Hello everyone. In the previous classes, we have seen that we can work with the streams in two ways. One of them is byte-oriented stream, and other is character-oriented stream. And now we have already seen that there are ways which are already defined where we can use the streams through the system class and when creating the object system.in and system.out. And we can also use scanner for doing that, as we will see later on that also provides the same functionality as we can read from other character oriented streams or byte oriented streams, that is print writer and other classes which are character oriented. So scanner also provides the same functionalities as that are provided by print writer and the reader classes. So as we have used in the previous phase, we can create an object of scanner and we pass the system.in, which is taking the input from the keyboard, and we can use that to directly output by calling the println method from the system.out object, where we can directly call the println method, and whatever we want to print, we can also print that directly. So these are few ways which we can use the system.in to work with that. And we have also seen that there are certain methods, set in, set out, and set error. They can also be used for redirecting the streams as well. There are certain methods that can be called from different classes where we can redirect the stream. So now by default, the input stream is your console, output stream is your is output stream is your console, input stream is your keyboard. So if you want to redirect, we can use the set input, set output, and set error, and the syntax or the signature is provided for you. Now we have seen that how we can handle from the keyboard and other input ways. We have outputted in the form of console. The discussion is how we can handle from files as well. So let us start working with the files. The files we are provided, definitely all the operating system have a convention of specifying the file names. So whatever file name we are using, Java is oblivious of the extension. Whatever you may do, Java directly considers that as a file. And now we must set the or provide the correct path name when we are using the files in the Java program. And that file now has two ways to work. One is the way in which the operating system specifies the real uh, complete path. The other is the variable that has been attached to that file when we are using the stream in that Java. So either we refer to the complete file as a path, or we refer to the variable that has been created as part of a stream to that particular file. Both of them will refer to the same file. We can see that by using the file, we can also write, as we have seen while writing to the console. We can use the same method to write to the file as well. In the other way, we were using the object system.out to output to the console. Now we will use the variable to print to the file. That's it. That's the only difference when we are using. So the same classes that we are using for printing, earlier we were using the printing into the console. Now we can use it to print to any file. Similarly for reading as well. Now for writing, we just import the print writer file output stream and file not found exception. Why this file not found exception? Because when we are using, that exception is thrown, and that is a checked exception. So we need to handle that exception properly whenever we are writing. So this is one of the ways in which we can create an output stream. So we create the object of a print writer, and we provide the file name to the class file output stream. So we create a file output stream and provide the file complete path name, and we create an object of print writer that is used to create uh, a variable for that particular name, and from that output stream name we can call the methods to directly print to that particular file whose name has been specified. So again, print writer as has been used previously by through system.out. Now we are using through the file name to attach to it. And also we can directly use print, printf, and println. All these methods can directly use because they are part of the print writer class. So you might not be surprised when we are writing the printf and we are attaching to print writer to a specific file, and it is printing to the file, not to your console. As we have seen that when we are printing, we may come across an exception, that is file not found exception, because we are opening a file now. So for opening a file, we may have file not found exception, that is a checked exception that needs to be caught. Similarly, while writing, we may come across IU exception, that is also a checked exception. So that also needs to be caught properly, otherwise the program will not work. So there are some sample codes which we will see in the next